All right, guys, this is another CLNS Media Patriots Roundtable. I'm your host, Nick Quaglia, sitting here with Marv, Ezhan, and Mike Molyneaux. Guys, Patriots beat the Cowboys. Very low-scoring game, very boring game, 13-9. I had a little early Thanksgiving yesterday. Tryptophan kicked my ass. So watching that game at 4:25, bad, brutal. It was kind of boring, semi-fun to watch, but the offenses just were not that good. So with that, guys, did the Patriots win Sunday's game? Or did the Cowboys lose it? Because 13-9, the Cowboys did not really. The Cowboys on offense. Woof. I think a big thing that comes out of that is Ezekiel Elliott. Only 21 carries yesterday. What was the conversation we had a couple weeks ago? Running backs.
Yeah, the running backs. If you're gonna find a way to find a weakness in this Patriots defense, you got to utilize the running backs.
And they have one of the best running backs, if not the best running back in the NFL. And they didn't utilize in a wet game, in a wet, drenched game. You would think with a powerful offensive line, you would think they would just run it up the Patriots' ass. And they really didn't. They really didn't. No. So, guys, did the Patriots win Sunday's game against the Cowboys, or did Dallas lose that game themselves? Mike, let's start with you. What do you think?
Once I woke up in the morning and I looked outside and saw what the weather was looking like, I definitely gave Dallas. Sorry, Sunday morning. When I looked outside and saw what the weather was looking like, I definitely gave Dallas zero chance to win that game. And I mean, if you look at it, was there because, you know, the Patriots offense has been sputtering a little bit over the last couple of weeks. And then coming into the game on Sunday, no Dorsett, no Sanu. N'Keal Harry's only playing in his second, third game or whatever the case is. Second game. Jacoby Myers is a rookie. Edelman's there, of course. If you just take him out the picture, you know, who is Brady really thrown to? You know, some people would say the offense was nothing to fear on Sunday with the amount of people you had out. Dallas just wasn't going to win that game against the Patriots. You're playing in Gillette. You're playing in that weather, something they're not built for. Dallas lost that game, and Patriots won it, if that's the question I think you're asking. I think
both are true.
Yeah, both are true. But I feel as if Patriots weren't going to let Dallas come into Gillette Stadium in the conditions that they know they battled through and won many games in such conditions. They weren't going to let Dallas come in there and do that. Dallas, and I think Marv told me this yesterday that he heard, it's the first time Dak Prescott ever played in the rain or something like that.
Since 2017.
Since 2017. So right there, Dak Prescott is not used to that. I'm always one to say that it's tough to come into Gillette and beat the Patriots. I don't care if it's sunny and 75 degrees outside, especially if you add in elements like Sunday, whether it be rain or snow or cold. You're not going to get it done over the New England Patriots, knowing how battle-tested, you know, Brady and Belichick are and how Belichick prepares his teams for games similar to Sunday. So that's how I look at it for sure.
It was a weird game. I mean, again, it was a boring game, but it was just a weird game. Neither quarterback really had a good game, and I just expected them to utilize Zeke more. Like, what are you guys doing?
He ran like 21 times. That's a lot.
Yes, but he's getting 4.1 yards per carry throughout that game. You would think, especially when you're coming down to the goal line and you've got a fourth down, you would think you're going to go for it, because if you kick that field goal, Jason Garrett, I know you like to clap a lot, but you got to go for it. You're not going to beat New England with just field goals, even if they've only scored 13 points. All right, Marv, before we jump over to you guys, turkey season is here, and BetOnline.ag wants to celebrate with you during this massive schedule of college and pro football games on tap this Thanksgiving weekend. Follow the action at BetOnline.ag as Week 14 of the college season unfolds. The pro schedule is just as packed as Thanksgiving Thursday kicks off Week 13. So before this week starts, head over to BetOnline.ag on your computer or your mobile device and join and check out the thousands of ways to bet today. Use promo code CLNS50 to receive your 50% welcome bonus with your first deposit. Happy Thanksgiving from BetOnline.ag, your online sports book experts. All right, Marv, what do you think? Did the Cowboys more lose this game on Sunday, or did the Patriots more win this game?
The Patriots The way you phrase that's hilarious. The Patriots won this game. The team that was the most prepared won the game, and that was the New England Patriots. They're prepared for this weather. They know exactly what to do when it comes to this weather. We hear about Bill Belichick putting water in the footballs, making it more slippery. You hear about them training about how to not fumble during weather like this. How many times did the Dallas Cowboys muff a punt or a kick return or whatnot because they just
it's
didn't
like they've
know
never
what
seen
to
rain.
do. They did not know what to do. So the well-prepared team won the game. That was the New England Patriots. You talk about the run game and how Dallas Cowboys should have ran the ball more. Of course they should have. But at the end of the day, if they ran the ball 30 plus times this game, they were still going to have to score a touchdown. And with that, you're going to have to move the ball through the air. And the Dallas Cowboys were not able to do that. I think the Patriots were even a little shocked that they didn't run the ball more. And I think they were going to be prepared for Zeke getting a huge workload. And I guess that just wasn't the case. Patriots were able to stop them, made huge stops. Dallas Cowboys are what? They went into this game the number one third down team in the NFL. Yep. And Patriots shut that down with a quickness. I think they went like for 2 for 13. Don't quote me on that. Yep. Yeah, was that right? So they went 2 for 13 in that game. Patriots were well prepared. They knew what to do against the Cowboys. A lot of people are talking about, the Cowboys, they should have went for it on fourth down, be more aggressive. And yeah, that's a case to be made. But if you ask me, Mike, the Patriots would have shut that down too. The Patriots were going to able to stop it right there. And what was the conversation going to be? You need to score touchdowns, and the Patriots do not let up passing touchdowns whatsoever. So it doesn't matter what the Dallas Cowboys could have done in this game. The Patriots were going to beat them. They're the more well-prepared team.
They were more well-prepared, but that's kind of why I'm going to give it to the Dallas Cowboys lost the game. Because the Patriots, in the end, they only put up 13 points. The offense was almost seemingly non-existent for a while. The only time that they scored a touchdown was after Matt Slater. Like, the special teams might have won this game because Matt Slater blocked that punt, and that was the only touchdown that the Patriots scored that day is when they got that close from the blocked punt.
Right.
And you have Tony Pollard in the backfield, too. Is that how you pronounce it, Tony Pollard?
Yep.
Tony Pollard. You got him back there, too. He only had 4 carries. I just think with the mixture of the Patriots not really or struggling a ton with the run game this year, and then in having a running back who's only gotten 4 carries through the game, I don't know why. Maybe I missed something. Did he get hurt? Like, he only having 4 carries with that offensive line, I don't know why you didn't try to do that more often. And Jason Garrett, I hate the way that guy looks. I hate the way he coaches. I hate the way the guy looks. Everything about him.
What does looks got to do with it?
Nick, don't worry, bro. You won't be seeing his face for long.
Are we? But haven't we had this conversation every year?
I think this is it. I think this is the year.
It better be. Remember that SpongeBob episode where Plankton tries to steal the Krabby Patty formula by being in the brain of SpongeBob? I imagine little Jerry Jones being in Jason Garrett's head because that guy doesn't have a brain. He just sits on the sidelines and he claps, and you have to have the balls to go for it when you're that close to the end zone, and he just did not do it. That team has too much talent, and going back to the coaching overall, you saw Gronk's incoherent rambling on at the Fox desk when he was talking about how Bill Belichick and the Patriots, like, do we prepare? You go outside. Belichick makes you practice in 4 degrees when it's raining. Jerry Jones comes down. You guys want to practice in the bubble, which is probably true. But Jason Garrett has to. That's just all down to coaching. Jason Garrett has to get that team prepared for weather like that, especially when you're coming up to New England, because you never know what it's going to be. You got to look at the forecast. It was supposed to rain. The rain wasn't a secret. The rain was
more than raining that day, I tell you.
Yeah, and Dak Prescott coming out there with no glove at first and then having to switch over to glove, that just shows the non-preparedness of that team. There was a lot there that I thought the Cowboys could have won that game. I thought the Cowboys might have been even the slightly better team. I just thought if they just needed a touchdown, and that would have put them at 16 points. That's not a lot, but that's enough to beat the Patriots. And the Patriots were giving them a chance to win that game, and they just couldn't do it. And now credit to the Patriots defense. Absolutely. Patriots defense, elite, the best in the NFL. So credit to them for doing that. But I thought they gave the Cowboys the opportunity. The Cowboys, again, Marv, you mentioned the third down offense, the number 1 third down offense in the league, 2 for 13. Now the Patriots defense is the number 1 defense when it comes to third down too. So again, credit to the defense. I just thought the Cowboys had a chance to win that game. I thought they had multiple opportunities to win that game.